So there is an enormous amount all of a sudden of transgenderist violence going on. You're not imagining it. They still won't give you the manifesto from Nashville, but you know exactly what it says. And this violence has the endorsement of the Biden administration, so it shouldn't surprise you it's becoming more common. At the University of Pittsburgh this week on Tuesday, Michael Knowles was delivering remarks, was saying things about biological gender, which is fixed at birth, not by man, but by God. Sorry, that's true. But the transgenderists didn't want to hear it, so an explosive device went off on campus, and then mobs of activists, as we call them, tried to kick Knowles out. Here's what it looked like.
Well, as edifying as that lecture has been, I think we probably want to get on with it today. Thank you very much.
Dylan Mitchell is a student at Pitt. He's president of the University of Pittsburgh College Republicans. He joins us tonight at some risk to himself, so we're grateful that you're here. Dylan, thank you. Was this as chaotic as it looked like on the video?
Thanks for having me on, Tucker. Yeah, it was definitely maybe even more chaotic than it looked on video. They had a designated area where they were permitted to protest because, unlike them, we actually believe in the First Amendment right to freedom of speech. But they quickly left that area and decided that it was better for them if they stormed and overtook the street where we were checking people in. As you can see in some of the videos, right on the other side of the barricade from where we're checking event guests in, where my volunteers bravely were standing, we had people throwing smoke bombs at us, hurling obscenities, making death threats, and all with their faces covered. No arrests made, nobody kicked out of the university. So those very same students that were making death threats and trying to attack us with explosive devices just on Tuesday are going to be our classmates tomorrow, and we have no idea who they are, but they have videos of our face and names.
It's so embarrassing to the school, which is a good school, and to the country, which is a great country. I mean, these people are low IQ thug savages. Did the administration take your side or theirs? I could guess, but I'll let you tell us.
Yeah, the administration definitely took their side. From the very beginning, whenever we booked the event, they called us toxic and harmful, repugnant, all sorts of names, and unequivocally denounced the very fact that we were even having a debate on this issue, which, just to reiterate, it was a debate. It wasn't even just a one-sided speech. We were presenting both sides of an issue, and we're not even apparently allowed to do that anymore at our major university campuses. But the university was quick to denounce us, but since this violence, we've asked multiple times if they would denounce the violence that was done against us and the people trying to shut down our right to speak. And the university has had radio silence so far. No denouncement of the violence, no even admittal that there was violence, when you can see from the footage that it was clearly a riot.
So these colleges only manage to stay in the black because rich foreigners attend them. They're doing that in smaller numbers. This is a joke. It's not worth going to college here. People are starting to figure it out. Do you think you would send your kids to college in this country?
No, honestly, I don't know that I would, but I'm glad that some people still are willing to do so, because I do think it's still an important institution, and yeah. I don't like to cede ground anywhere. And what we're going to do, that their entire tactic here was to try and shut us down, but this is just going to make us fight back louder and harder, and we're not going to give up. We're not going to cede ground, and we'll never stop.
Well, I love that. What a great answer. Dylan Mitchell, thanks a lot for coming on tonight, and good luck living with the consequences of it. Thank you. So it's 4:20.